Hey guys, welcome back to class. Today we're going to be doing blind contour line drawings. I know it sounds kind of scary, but you can do it. I'm going to show you how. So basically what we're going to do is just get our pencil here and we're going to start drawing a contour line, but instead of drawing the contour line looking at the paper and looking at the hand, what we're going to do is we're going to get a piece of paper, a big piece of paper like this, just fold it in half, and we're going to cover our hand as we draw. Just make a little tent like this. All right, that way, no cheating. All right, because it's supposed to be blind. I'm not supposed to look. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start drawing the side of my thumb over there, try to get my wrinkles in there, wrinkles in the hand. Now I'm kind of going down to the bottom of my thumb. I got to come back and get my fingers, and I'm trying really hard to pick up where I left off, but it's pretty difficult with fingers. All right, because I have so many different lines that I'm trying to add. All right, now I'm coming along the left side of my hand, trying to get the wrist lines. And, well, let's see how I did. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's pretty different, right? But, you know, it's really cool when you look at it because you know it should be a hand, right? You're thinking, okay, that looks like kind of like a hand, but obviously it doesn't look exactly like a hand. It's kind of taken apart, right? We have disconnecting lines here. You know that the contour lines usually should be connecting, but and obviously in order to make any shape, you have to have connected lines. These are all disconnected, so it's kind of deconstructed. And though deconstructionism is traditionally it's an architectural term. This is what's going on. We're deconstructing the form, and it looks a lot like cubism if you think about it. Now, cubism, you'll usually deconstruct it, you know, take a piece out and then look at it from a different perspective. But this is from one perspective, but it does have that kind of feel of, you know, the same kind of feel as cubism. All right, but after we do it, then what we want to do is we just want to see if our contour line drawing improves after that point. So this is just an exercise. It's just like any other exercise where you build abilities. And the more you do the blind contour line drawing, the better that you're going to be at going back and forth, looking at the subject and actually drawing it. Because a lot of times what people do is they'll say, okay, you want me to draw a fist? And they'll say, okay, I'm looking at the fist. I could see that it's the front side of the fist and that's what I need to draw. And they never really look back at the fist. The blind contour line drawing, you're constantly looking back and constantly trying to adjust your line to make it accurate. And that's really what we want to do when it's not blind contour line drawing. But we don't want to do that. We want to just draw what we think we know instead of what's actually there, okay? So this is just one of these activities that help us to improve our abilities when it comes to drawing what we see. And then we're just going to go ahead, and the second part of this is to go ahead and do the sighted contour line drawing. So we're just going to, again, with any drawing, it's good to use light drawing lines. So if you make any mistakes, you could erase it. Okay. You don't want to fully commit to a mistake. When you fully commit to a mistake, then it's really hard to erase it. Just like in life, when we tread carefully, softly, when we're kind, when we're forgiving to others, then that's when we see that we're going to get a lot more forgiveness, right? But if we jump in to a mistake all the way and we say, well, yeah, that's what I chose to do, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, and I made a mistake, but whatever, I don't care. That's when we have problems in life. So that's another lesson that art teaches us, especially in drawing, because when we draw, even if it's like an underdrawing for a painting, we don't want to go too dark. It's just harder later on. You might see the underdrawing through, and especially if there's mistakes in that underdrawing, then you may not want to show that. But then again, it really depends on what you're doing. If your point is to, oh, and look, see, from my perspective, this line is further up, so I have to make an adjustment. There we go. So just a little bit of a erase with the eraser, and then we can move on. Now, if your line doesn't erase, go in a circle and then go in a circle the other way. That way you hit all the fibers in the paper. And then you could remove what you don't want. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I just had to make an adjustment there. Remember, this is not about being perfect. This is about getting better. Just like in life, nobody expects you to be perfect. But if you continually show that you don't care, then that's when other people will show that they don't care about you. You show that you do care, then that's when other people are going to show that they really do care about you. And I know it's difficult. I know. Trust me, I know. If you're growing up and you feel like nobody cares about you, then, you got to be tough and you got to be hard on the outside, then, really, that's not helping you. It may seem like it's helping you not to get hurt, but really you're not having any kind of enjoyment in life. All right? But if that's what you want to do for now, all paths lead to enlightenment, whether it's a dark path or a light path that you're treading right now, all paths lead there, because eventually you realize it really doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you take out of life, what you learn, and what you contribute. And you just remember that. All right. But you want to get there. Eventually you want to get there. You do have to participate in order to grow and advance. All right, there we go. Notice I'm adding a little bit of shading. Do that to yours as well. And then take a look at the difference. And I think that you're going to be happy and amazed at how better of a job that you're going to do when you do these different exercises. All right, last time we did upside down contour line drawing. This time it's blind contour line drawing. And then now check your contour line drawing and see if it improved. After you get done, you could just kind of have fun adding shading where you think that it should go, or accentuate it, or even add like a bracelet or tattoo or something. Just have fun with it. And like everything in life, you get good at things that you have fun doing. You may not want to do what I'm telling you to do, but if you put it in the context of the story that you like and add things to the background, that interest you, then make it your own. You're doing what I say to do as a student, but then you're also making this more meaningful for yourself, right? Add like a design to the background, or objects and characters in the background, whatever you want. when you get done. You might get done early, and so have fun. All right.
See you in class.